In today's video, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you're here today. I am going to be taking you on a very big house tour and show you all of the projects that I've been working on behind the scenes. Basically my entire first floor and my master bedroom. There's been a lot going on lately. So we're gonna start in my front entry room where it's gone through quite a few changes. If you've been with me for a while, you've seen some of those changes. And I was just wanting a very simple, calming look when you come in the front door. So I've been playing around with a few different paint colors and honestly wasn't loving this one that I was trying right here. But I am excited to show you how it is right now, and I'm sure there will be more changes in the future. All right, I am at the top of my stairs, and I wanted to give you a little update what's going on in my front entryway. I know this entryway has gone through quite a bit of changes, but I am mostly happy with how it is right now. I kind of want to change out the light for something a little bit more fun and put this one in our laundry room, but I haven't found what I want yet. I got those from Target recently. I painted all the walls Alabaster by Sherwin-Williams. I feel like I need a little bit of contrast instead of this bench. I think my son would like this in his room, but I'm not sure what to put there yet. I've been focusing on other spaces, so I don't know if like some other kind of bench with maybe some pillows on it would look good. I will figure that out eventually. I still love this rug. It kind of hides the dirt pretty good. And maybe I would change out the molding at some point. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Or continue it on top to make it more interesting. So we'll see. It's just kind of a plain area and I'm enjoying it for now. And then on this side we have the mirror, a lamp, my console table. I do maybe want to put a little bit of decor on here, but for now I just want it simple and no clutter on there until I can really figure out the living room. All right, so after the entryway you come to my front living room, and it is pretty dark because there is no overhead light. So that's something that I really need to think about as I'm decorating this space. I need to make sure that I have plenty of lamps in this room to make up for the fact that there's no overhead light. But I am playing around with the arrangement of the furniture. I had two layouts that I could go with, and I think I'm gonna end up putting the piano back over here. That just seems to make the most sense. I don't play it every day. I don't need it out, and we want to put a fireplace right here. The reason why I want to have a majority of the seating facing these two windows is because there's a lake across the street and I want to be able to see it. So I think what's going to happen is fireplace, a nice rug, the couch, these two chairs that I got from Target, they are going to go on either side of the fireplace. So one will go here and one will go over there. I might have like a light and a tall plant back there. And then in that corner where that chair is, I want to put like a big chaise chair. You know, it has like a longer base to it, so I can sit there in the morning staring out the window and doing some of my work. It's just like a nice calm room. So I'm still trying to figure out a few things. This couch is pretty old from IKEA, so I would eventually like to replace it, but it's just not in the budget right now, so I will wait. But I know it seems a little weird to kind of have the couch floating in the room. I need to keep this open for a walkway around. And I mean, my two biggest things for this room was, one, to be able to look out the window and see the water, and two, really have a nice cozy conversational area. So I think with the couch here and two chairs there, that will do what I want for this space. I am in the process of painting these walls again. You can kind of see the difference between this wall and this wall. This is Alabaster by Sherwin-Williams, and this is just a plain white by Sherwin-Williams. I am going to be painting everything the more kind of off-white, creamy color. It's just really, I just love that color right now. So I am excited to order a rug soon. I think it will really make it start looking really good. I have some ideas for some artwork and mirrors and things like that. So that is the update with this room. Maybe I'll get like a bookshelf or something for that corner. We'll see, but a blank slate pretty much right now. I can't wait to get it all done. These are the base cabinets that are going in my office/dining room. And honestly, I just didn't love the color that was going on in here. I believe this one is Peppercorn by Sherwin-Williams, and it may look completely different in your house, but it was definitely reading like a blue-gray in my home. And after living with it for a few weeks, I decided that I wanted to change it up. But we're going to fill these seams on the top with wood putty. I am also going to cover any nail holes with it. I plan on painting this top black, as well as the base cabinets and everything on this wall. So I want to make sure that all the seams are covered so that will look really good in the end.
Guess I'm gonna stay, but I'm just gonna wait in the background watching you talk to.
All right, I'm gonna say sorry and apologize for any blurry shots. I got a new camera a little over a month ago, and I just don't understand cameras that well. So I was really trying to figure out how to focus things, and I think I finally figured it out. So I'm sorry for any blurry shots in this video, but I think I have it mastered now. So we're going to be painting these cabinets Tricorn Black by Sherwin-Williams. I've used it in a few of my homes. I love it. It's a nice, true black, and you're going to see the difference between the Peppercorn and the Tricorn Black. What a major difference. Now, I will say the Peppercorn, I originally thought I did want a blue-gray color, but I love having blacks, whites, kind of creams, and light wood in my home. So I am switching it, and honestly, I absolutely love how it turns out. While we're at it, we might as well change the light fixture. It was a very outdated 90s light in here. We switched it to this one. This one was super affordable. I will link it and anything I can in the description below for you, but I am not 100% sure it's gonna stay in here. I have another light that I bought, and I am debating switching them out. So I'm gonna live with this one for a little bit and see how I feel. We have been in the process of taking down the blinds that were originally on this house. Either they were cloth and kind of dirty or wood ones, and they were all scratched up and not in good condition. So I had been bugging my husband for a little bit to get this one off, and he did that. Maybe I'll paint the inside black like I did to my back living room. I'm not quite sure yet, but it definitely could use a fresh coat of paint. So from this front living room, you walk into what was their formal dining room. We are going to use it as a dining room slash kind of office area. There's a few things that I still want to do to this room. Eventually, I'd love a new table. The color isn't my favorite, but you know what? Right now, it's fine. I'll get new chairs and a new table eventually, but not right now. I am gonna sell this piece because now that we have these built-ins, I don't really need it for the storage like I used to. And the TV is going to be moved over here. So I don't need it. It will create more open space in this room. Maybe I could put like a tall plant. This is alabaster Sherwin-Williams. It's pretty much going on my entire first floor. I just love it. It's a nice off-white color. So I will be painting most of the room that color. So my plan is to do built-ins on either side, and then right in the middle, I want to do vertical tongue and groove like a shiplap and put the TV in the middle. Maybe with a picture light on top or some sconces next to the TV and then the built-ins. And I kind of envision this whole area will be black. The same color that's on the cabinets, which is Tricorn Black by Sherwin-Williams. And yeah, not sure about this light. I wish that it gave off more light than it does. Maybe I can just try to figure out something with the bulbs. Or I do have another light fixture that I could try in here. So not sure on that yet, but I am excited to get built-ins and I can decorate them. Yeah, this is just a crazy disaster right now because all of this needs to go in the cabinets, but I don't want to just throw it in there. I want to actually organize everything. So I don't want to just make more clutter and make more problems for myself. I want to make sure that I do it right. And I plan on filming that so you guys can see that too. I got another new light fixture. I love lights. I just think they can totally transform a space. This one I was originally gonna put in this front entryway, but it was gonna end up hanging too low. Even though we have 9-foot ceilings here, it just was gonna be too low. So I decided that maybe it could go in my kitchen area over the round table that we have in there. There was absolutely nothing wrong with this light, and honestly, I did save it. Maybe I will use it in our basement. I want to put a game table down there for my kids, and it would look super cute once we ever get around to finishing that space. But this side of the kitchen is pretty dark. There's no other lights on this half of the room, no can lights or anything. And this one with, I think it has like 25 or 24 light bulbs in it, will really help make this space a lot brighter. I was playing around with a few different light bulbs. I really wanted some smaller ones, but our Lowe's didn't have those. I had to end up ordering some off of Amazon, and they were not the correct wattage, so it was kind of a whole ordeal, but I do love what I eventually ended up with. So I will show you that in just a minute. Baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you, baby, let me love you, let me love you, let me love you. One day I had my alabaster paint out and I decided to go a little crazy and start painting my kitchen. I have never been a fan of this, I don't know, it's kind of a green blue color. I know it looks more green right here. It's like a tricky color. It doesn't film well. It's not my favorite for a kitchen. Maybe it would look nice in a bathroom or something, but I just don't love it for my kitchen. Before we had my sister's wedding, I decided to go crazy and paint half the kitchen. So it did take, I think, about 3 coats. and I am so happy that I just went for it. I'm not sure that it will always stay this color, but for now, I love it. We'll have to kind of see what happens, what color cabinets I choose when we do our kitchen. I actually do love painting. I think it can totally transform a room, as you will see here in a minute. And I love that feeling of giving the room new life, a new fresh coat of paint. It just feels clean and up to date. So I do love it. It is time consuming, and usually by the end of the day, my body is in pain, but I cannot wait to keep going on the rest of the rooms in our house. So as you can see, I did have to stop right here. It is not the easiest thing to get up above the cabinets, and honestly, there may be a chance that we're redoing this kitchen sooner than later. So it's kind of like, do I take the time to actually try to get up there, or do I just kind of hold off a few months until we decide if we're doing this kitchen soon? Because then I would put all the cabinets going up to the ceiling and I wouldn't need to paint that at all. So we'll see how long I can make it. Obviously, I didn't make it very long with this. We're actually gonna change some things when we do the kitchen. We will use these cabinets, either some of them here and some of them over on this side of the kitchen. And we're gonna make like an actual coffee bar with a mini fridge underneath, and it will have a counter on it. So a little bit of change there. It's nice with IKEA, these cabinets are all separate. So we can take them down and separate them. I am loving my light, definitely my style. I love it so much. And I did put frosted bulbs on here, and I think they look so good. I like the frosted look. I do wish they were smaller, but this is what I could find right now, and maybe eventually I'll switch them out, but that's good for now. We are going to be taking down these upper cabinets hopefully soon. So that's kind of why I didn't finish painting here, because once those are out, I'll have to paint the whole thing. Those are gonna go, I think, in my laundry room. We have no storage in there right now, so I'm so excited to get those in there and have some extra storage. This desk will eventually go once we do the kitchen, because part of this wall is coming out, and we plan on adding a third glass panel of door right here, and this one will be the one that goes in and out. So this will be more of a walkway. Right now, the walkway is just kind of in the middle of the kitchen. It doesn't really make sense. So that is our plan for when that time comes. And we are debating doing a peninsula again, or trying to fit in an island, but that will probably cost a lot more. So I don't know. We're just kind of playing around with some ideas right now, but this is how it looks. This is our mudroom area, I guess. It's pretty small, so I'm gonna have to be strategic about how I end up doing this room, but it was the same 90s tan color as the rest of the house was, and it definitely needed a new fresh coat of paint. We took some things off the wall. I think they had like an ADT system and maybe some hooks or something, and we just took whatever they had off so that we could start fresh. And again, I'm using the same alabaster color.
About me.
All right, so we're in my back living room. The washer's going, so I'm sorry for the noise, but I can't stop it right now. But I did finish painting this area, and now you can see how yellow the door looks now that I painted everything. I do need to paint it, but you do want to prime your doors first, and I didn't have the primer out at that time. I was just painting, so I do need to paint that, and it'll probably just be the same alabaster color. I could do it like a black or something, but this space is kind of dark as it is, so I'm gonna just kind of maybe just do it light for now. So we took out some things there. There's a hole there that you can still kind of see. We need to get a patch kit and actually patch those, and we patched some over here. So our plan is to put, I don't know, we definitely are gonna do like a board here with some hooks. I originally thought maybe I would do some faux shiplap vertical and maybe paint it a different color. I'm not completely sure yet what I want to do, so I'm just kind of waiting. And we need hooks here for my kids. They need to put their coats and backpacks there. And then over here, we're gonna take off this door to the small closet. I would like to do some sort of bench seating because my poor kids just have to sit on the floor. So maybe only one could fit in there at a time, but that would be nice to have a little bit of seating in there, and build some hooks and some shelves for some storage in here. Definitely not a huge space to work with, but that's okay. We will figure it out, and we do have space in our garage too. Eventually this will be the same vinyl plank faux wood flooring that we have in the rest of the house, as well as this. And in the laundry room, I actually want to do a tile, so hopefully that will be different. And then coming in, this is our laundry room. It's not very big. We do have a sink in here. I would like to build some sort of countertop on here so that we can either fold laundry on there or just have a place for things. And then we will probably put those kitchen cabinets up here for some extra storage. Like, I can't even reach that shelf up there, so it's pretty much useless. I do love that we have a window in here, so when it's sunny out, it's just nice and bright. I have my vacuum, and then my mop goes right there. All this stuff can be put up in those cabinets once they're in here, so I don't know. We'll come up with something fun for in here, and definitely changing out the light. Those are all over my house. We need to change those. I want it as bright as possible in here. All right, I have started our master bedroom kind of remodel, but yeah, I am stuck with this space. I don't know, it's just giving me a hard time. I did the other day change out, I had like it was the same color as the pillows. So kind of like a creamy color, and I just wasn't loving it. So I just put our white quilt on top. That light bulb needs to be changed. I did put this light in here, and it's smaller than I thought it was, and I'm just not loving it. I want something a little bit more glamorous in here. I think that that's gonna go in my upstairs hallway, and I need to get another one, and we will move it once I figure out what's going on in here. But I had painted this room a few times, and I just feel like I can't get it right. So this color right here is alabaster, but this room faces north, and it doesn't get a lot of natural light, and the alabaster is just kind of reading, I don't know, just a little off to me. I did try one color there, a darker color there. I'm not sure I love those either. And that was the original color. So these colors look so much better than the yellow that is still in half of the room. I had that picture up above the bed, but what I did instead is I actually got a arched mirror for above this nightstand and one for above this nightstand, because mirrors reflect, and I'm hoping that they kind of reflect what little light we actually get yet in, so I'm hoping that those help a little bit, and then I probably won't put anything above the bed. But I really want to get this room done. I am just kind of struggling with the paint color. I want it to feel warm and cozy and relaxing, and I'm just not sure that any of these colors are what I want right now. So we're just living with it right now, and I'll get there. We have so many projects to do, but first I need to find a light, because the light is going to give off probably a different color, a different vibe. If I get something with more light bulbs, it's going to be brighter. It may wash out the alabaster even more. So that is my first priority, is finding a light, and then I can start working on the paint colors. Anything will be better than this though. And if you want to see the living room reveal, I just did a decorate with me video, and this room is pretty much almost completely finished. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to link it up above in the corner and in the description below. I hope you had a great day and liked seeing all the updates. I will see you back here soon.